Greetings commanders, this is KreeKree here, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at another engineer video for 𝗕𝗬𝗢. So we'll be going through the location, how you're able to discover 𝗕𝗬, the meeting requirements, unlocking requirements, reputation gain, and also the blueprints and upgrades that you can get through 𝗕𝗬𝗢. Now just before we get into the video, if you would ever like to catch me live, you can catch me on twitch.tv/KreeKree. You can also join my Discord and my socials. They're all linked in the description below. Now let's get into it. Now let's start with the location. So you're able to find 𝗕𝗬𝗢 at 𝗕𝗤𝗧. This is a system that is permit locked. So to get access to 𝗕𝗤𝗧, you'll obviously need the permit. And you can get the permit by becoming allied with the 𝗕𝗤𝗧 Independence minor faction in any system where it has presence. Now within 𝗕𝗤𝗧, you're able to find specifically where 𝗕𝗬𝗢 is at 𝗘𝗤𝗨𝗜𝗣𝗠𝗘𝗡𝗅 Incorporated. Now for how you're able to actually discover 𝗕𝗬𝗢. Now unlike some engineers where they would just be public knowledge, this one you actually need to discover them through doing engineering with 𝗕𝗤𝗡, and you'd have to get to grade 3 or grade 4 with engineering through her. Now the meeting requirements is that you need to gain friendly status with the alliance, and as I said before, you'll obviously need to get the permit to this system via being allied with the 𝗕𝗤𝗧 Independence. The unlocking requirements is that you'll need to provide 50 units of bromelite. Bromelite is something that is a commodity, but unlike some commodities, this one you have to mine for. You're not able to actually go to any station and buy it. You will have to mine for it. But luckily, when you're out mining, it is actually pretty easy to find. And the easiest way to find bromelite when you're mining is finding metal-rich or icy planetary ring systems. Now as for reputation gain, you will need to craft modules for a major increase, otherwise you can sell commodities to 𝗘𝗤𝗨𝗜𝗣𝗠𝗘𝗡𝗅 Incorporated. Now for the blueprints and upgrades, there are many different things that you can actually engineer with 𝗕𝗬𝗢, and here are the modules that you can engineer. So you can engineer the auto field maintenance unit, and the upgrade for that is shielded up to grade 3. Detailed surface scanner, the upgrade for that is expanded probe scanning radius, and that is up to grade 5. Next is frame shift wake scanner. There are a few upgrades you can get with this one, and they are fast scan, lightweight, long range, reinforced, shielded, and wide angle. These are all up to grade 3. Next is the fuel scoop. The upgrade for this is shielded, up to grade 3. Then there is the kill warrant scanner. There are a few upgrades that are with this one, and they are fast scan, lightweight, long range, reinforced, shielded, and wide angle. These two are up to grade 3. Next is the life support. There are a few things you can upgrade with your life support, and they are lightweight, reinforced, and shielded. These as well are up to grade 3. Up next is the manifest scanner. This has a few different upgrades, and they are fast scan, lightweight, long range, reinforced, shielded, and wide angle. Same as most others, they are up to grade 3. Next is the weapon plasma accelerator. The things that you're able to upgrade here are efficient, focused, lightweight, long range, overcharged, rapid fire, short range, and sturdy. These are all up to grade 5. Second last is the refinery. For this you can upgrade to shielded, up to grade 3. And lastly is the sensors. So for this you're able to upgrade for a lightweight, long range, and wide angle, and these are up to grade 5. Now as an example of what you'll need when you're upgrading a blueprint for a particular upgrade, we're just going to go with the detailed surface scanner for expanded probe scanning radius. As I had mentioned, that is up to grade 5. Now just keep in mind that the highest grade that you can engineer for is up to grade 5 as well. So here we will be going through the different grades 1, 2, 3 to 5. So you can see exactly what you need to actually complete that grade. So for grade 1, you will need mechanical scrap. And how you're able to find that is through ship salvage of transport ships, unidentified signal sources, and mission rewards. Once you've completed grade 1, for grade 2, you will need mechanical scrap, same as grade 1. And the other thing you'll need is germanium. You can find this through surface prospecting and mission rewards. For those of you that don't know what surface prospecting is, it's when you go down to the surface of a planet and then you shoot off the nodes that you find on the geologicals that you find on the planet. Now, as for grade 3, same as before, you will need mechanical scrap and germanium, but you will also need phase alloys. Phase alloys can be found at ship salvage for combat ships or unidentified signal sources. Now for grade 4, you'll need mechanical equipment this time, and you can find this through ship salvage of transport ships and unidentified signal sources. Next you'll need niobium. Now this can be found through surface prospecting, the same as germanium, and mission rewards. And lastly for grade 4, you'll need proto-light alloys. You can find this through unidentified signal sources and more specifically high-grade emissions or mission rewards. Now for grade 5, you will need mechanical components. Now for this, you'll be able to find it through ship salvage of transport ships and unidentified signal sources, more specifically at combat aftermath. Secondly, you'll need tin. You can find that through surface prospecting. And lastly, you'll need proto-radiolic alloys. You can find this through unidentified signal sources, or more specifically through high-grade emissions. So once this is all completed, your probe radius will be performing at 150%. Now for some blueprints and upgrades, you're able to add an experimental effect. For this particular one, there's no applicable experimental effects that you would be able to apply, so there's none available. Now you may be thinking that there is a lot of different things that you need to collect for engineering. And yes, while that is true, what you can do to make it a little bit easier on yourself is using a material trader. I'll be posting a link in the description on how you can find the material trader. Now the best way to trade when you're using a material trader, depending on what you're looking for, whether it be raw, encoded, or manufactured materials, it's best to trade down. And what I mean by that is when you speak to a material trader, you'll be able to see the list of materials that they have. So if you go to the highest grade material that you have, which will be on the furthest right-hand side, then if you have a lot of those and it's a lower grade material that you need, then after selecting that high grade material that you have a lot of, you can select the material that you actually need and trade that way. Because you'll notice that when you're trading, you can see that some materials are worth more than others. And you'll notice that a lot of the links in the description are from a website called 𝗕𝗓𝗓. 𝗕𝗓𝗓 is one of the best and one of the most helpful websites you can find when playing Elite Dangerous. Now, if you're not too sure how to navigate this website, I do have a playlist up here that you can check out. I'll see you over there, Commanders. Take care, 07s, fly safe.